Guess who got brands talking? brandlive.co.za.
You're listening to our socialtv.co.za news feed. My name is Sam Marshall. Our top stories. New open source technology to improve access to education, and 5 schools threaten shutdown over dilapidated building. An open source technology known as Trees of Knowledge to improve access to education through smartphones in Africa has been developed by Zimbabwean-born AI expert William Sakiti, who is chief executive of UK-based startup Academy of Robotics. This free-to-develop technology enables a tree or rural landmark to broadcast a Wi-Fi connection, providing access to a preloaded package of educational content. The Wi-Fi connection and content comes from a microcomputer molded into the landmark to protect it from theft or damage. The technology uses a basic computer like the Raspberry Pi computers, which have been used in refugee camps in Lebanon by UNICEF as part of its Raspberry Pi for Learning initiative. 5 schools in the Northwest Province are threatening to shut down if the provincial government fails to build a new school or relieve overcrowding at the Machakela Mamodibo Secondary in Hammanskraal. The school has called on the provincial government to provide a date when construction of a new high school will start. The decision to shut down was taken during a community meeting. It was attended by the school governing body members of all 5 schools. The Machakela Mamodibo Secondary School's infrastructure is poor. It has dilapidated prefab classrooms and still has a bucket system toilet. There are holes in the floor, broken blackboards, and very little chairs and tables. Learners sometimes sit on top of bricks. Last year, the school had 986 learners. This year, 1,056 have enrolled at an already overcrowded institution. Banking giant the Absa Group and the Digital Academy showcase solutions designed to solve everyday problems developed by students at the Academy. Since the start of the initiative in 2015, the Digital Academy has trained 380 students, 196 of whom have been placed at Absa's technology division as interns, contract workers, or in permanent posts. The Academy aims to bridge the technical knowledge gap between matric and work and bring students up to speed with the latest technology being used in the rapidly changing environment. 3 groups of students presented the solutions they developed during their last 6 months of training. And finally, researchers at the University of Toronto have for the first time turned waste cooking oil from the deep fryers of a local MacDonald's into high-resolution biodegradable 3D printing resin. Using a waste cooking oil for 3D printing has significant potential. Not only is it cheaper to make, the plastics made from it break down naturally, unlike conventional 3D printing resins. The reasons plastics are a problem is because nature hasn't evolved to handle human-made chemicals. That's according to Andre Simpson, a professor at the university's Scarborough Department of Physical and Environmental Sciences, who developed the resin in his lab. Simpson first became interested in the idea when he got a 3D printer about 3 years ago, after noting the molecules used in commercial resins were similar to fats found in cooking oils. He wondered whether one could be created using waste cooking oil. Recapping our top story: new open source technology to improve access to education.
For more stories like these, go to www.social-tv.co.za, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on our social mediums.